Hello, my name is Starlight. Most of you probably don't know who the heck I am. Who is this crazy chick out here? So anyway, I just wanted to reach out to all of you and welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate this. So anyway, I just want to check and see how all of you are doing. I hope all of you are doing good. And of course, I hope you are being kind to yourself and being kind to others. And I hope also you're being kind to your little furry friends, or not. But anyway, because fish don't have fur, right? So anyway, I hope you're being kind to your pets or your animals. And maybe you don't have animals, but still, be kind to all the animals. Don't eat them. So anyway, yeah, I just want to reach out to all of you out there. I know this is kind of weird, but anyway, the topic is would you like to go back to this again? And so I am making this special video for all of you because I love you so much. And so anyway, the topic of this video is, where's your smiles? So yeah, right now, a lot of us don't wear the mask anymore. I know I am, but I know you're probably wondering, what am I doing here? So yeah, I want to reach out to you is because, like we, me and you, wait, wait, oh yeah, you, like I don't want to point at you, but, pew, pew, but, but anyway, so you and me, like all of you, I don't know how many of you are watching this video right now, but did you know that we could change the world and the way we see it? And you're probably wondering how. Is, like to smile, like isn't it great, like that we can smile. Yeah, so you ought to be happy right now. We do not have to wear the mask, although there are some people out there that do. I had to take that thing off. So anyway, I hope I didn't scare you away with the mask on, but there was a reason for this. Wasn't that horrible, like me doing a video with a mask on, right? So this is my whole point. I go out to the stores and, I see a lot of things. I'm very observant. I always am. I like to study people. What are they doing? Why are they doing this? So I don't know if you're like this. I'm like a people watcher. That's what they call it, is a people watcher. So that's what I do. I watch people. It's actually better than watching the TV or the news. So anyway, for those of you that love the news, so anyway, I wanted to put this mask on for you, is to say, hey, like when you're out and about, don't forget, to shine like the star you are. There's a lot of people when I go out in public, they don't look very happy. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But, I know some people, they do have trouble in their life or trauma from their past. But, we don't carry that with us all the time, I hope not, And I know there's some people out there in the world that might have mental illnesses and might have depression. But on that, there is help for you on that. There's people out in the world that can help you with those issues that you're having. That's a step by step, and it takes a lot of work. Like you might not know it, but I, like have a mental illness, and you that are watching might have one too. So you don't want that to stop you. They have all these labels on people, I know when I went in the hospital a while back, they wanted to know what the heck happened to me, why, like somebody had to call 911 on me, and, they didn't even know what to call me, what kind of label, they didn't know. They were like, one doctor said one thing, well, she's this, and another doctor, no, she's this, so they sent me out of the hospital after I was there. I visited for a while, and after they sent me out, they didn't know what I was. They didn't know what label to put on me because, they didn't even have all the facts or anything. They didn't really do a really good job on really knowing what happened in that day. So they label you, and put a name on it, like on your forehead, and just, there you go, there's your label, so those are just labels. You don't have to be those labels. There is a help out in the world for you, and you don't want to really have your mind so focused on, hey, my doctor said this, about me. He called me a name, he's labeling me, like I label stuff in my house, where my where my marbles go, marbles. So anyway, I got marbles in my mouth, yeah, so I label my arts and crafts, because I do have lots of marbles. And I label stuff so I can find them, that's why I label things, so I can find them easily. Where it was kind of weird, where you get 3 doctors, like, maybe she's this, and no, another, they were arguing on what label. And, of course, it's kind of scary when you got 3 doctors not knowing what to label you as, And what kind of medication are they going to give me? They don't know how to label me, and now they want to give me a medication? That's scary. So you might have been in the hospital before, and where you didn't know what was wrong with you, and you might go to one doctor and he tries to label you one thing, and another doctor, you go get a second advice and he labels you something else. So anyway, we might all be carrying a lot of labels. So, most of the people on the planet have some sort of mental illness, so this really more than likely speaks to all of us. Some people might not even know that they have a mental illness, another label, but don't let that label really take over in your life. I actually, because of the label that they gave me, I have my own cleaning business, my own small cleaning business, and really the label that they gave me, really a lot of people with that labels, I got labels, not just one label, and you might have labels, or lots of labels, like whatever label. So anyway, most of the people out in the world don't work with the labels that I am labeled with, So I was able to beat it, and guess how many medications I'm on? None. Absolutely none. So, and that is why, the reason why they try to give me a lot of medication. They did. They injected this and gave me that. I had a bag load of all sorts of kind of medications. And the side effects were not that great. And you might relate to that. So anyway, if you don't have a mental illness and, life is going pretty good, how are you out in public? Do you smile at all? Like at other people? Because these are little things that we all can work on together. When we're out in the world, is to smile, be happy. Be that star that you are. And I understand what it's like to be depressed. I've been there, but you know what? It's a lot of work, and you might have to, go to therapy or have a counselor, somebody that you can talk to and trust, but you want to make sure you get the right kind. There's some of them out there, they're there for the money. They really don't want to help you out. They want you to keep coming. So you do have to be aware of those kind of therapists or counselors out there, because they are. If your therapist is really good, or your counselor, they should be mentioning about meditation. So anyway, I don't want to get too off track on really why I'm talking about this, is that there are a lot of people out in the world that say they want to help the world out. So really it starts with like your attitude and your personality. Like what kind of attitude are you portraying out in the world? How about with your family members, the ones that really think they know you? They might think they know you, but do they really know who you are? The way you really are is how you are when you're all by yourself. How are you by yourself when nobody's around? Do you ever get time, by yourself, where you can spend time and get to know who you really are? And so that's what I've lived by myself for a long time now. And throughout my whole life, I ask my family members, do I have a pet? No, I don't have a pet. I don't even have a fish. So I don't have any pets to keep me company either. There's a lot of single people that they have either a dog or a cat, or other kind of, like mainly it would be a dog or a cat, which keeps them company, where Starlight doesn't even have a kitty cat or a dog. I would love a furry friend. Where I live, I wouldn't want a dog, because, I really don't want to go out and pick up dog doo-doo. So anyway, because I really can't have a cat, meow, is that my landlord won't let me have one where I live. So I am totally all by myself. But did you know what? I love my company. I love who I am, and I love spending a lot of time with myself. I know my family probably wonder, like, how come they don't see me more, see more. So anyway, I do. I love spending a lot of time with myself. My apartment is very artsy, so I have fun in my space. And, maybe, there's things that, you might need to work on. So you're not, if you're sad or depressed, there's a lot of things that you can do to help that out. And actually, before I get too far in this, is I mentioned it in other videos, if you really need some help, I have a very close friend of mine. His name is Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, and he does a lot of videos. He studies people. He knows people very well. Believe me, he's the only one that really truly understands who I am. My doctors didn't, they didn't know who I was. They couldn't label me. But, of course, my friend doesn't label me. He treats me like a human being. So if you really need some extra help, I can give you so much help. But really, he's a great deep diver and a beautiful soul. And if you never checked him out, I inspire you to check him out. And you'll get a lot of help, a lot of insight he has about the world. And so anyway, what do you like? Do you like this? Or do you like this? What do you prefer? Do you like this look or this look? So really think about it. We don't really have to wear the mask anymore. Do you want to go back to wearing a mask? So we really need to change how we treat people out in public, and smile, like, sometimes we might see people and, kind of have a blind eye, act like we don't even see them, are they invisible? You do see them, right? So just give them eye contact. That's all, like in, a nice heartfelt look, like be real. We really need to treat each other kind, starting with ourselves. So first you might need to work on yourself first before you're able to take that big, huge step. When I was younger, I know I did go through depression, and not too long ago I was going through it. But I got help. I did meditate a lot, and that really helped me out a lot. Not the medication, meditation, So sometimes we're taking the wrong, like medication, where meditation is the medication you want. And you're only going to get great side effects with meditation. You don't have to worry about what it's going to do to you later on. It's only going to help you, So I really encourage you, if you are going through depression or, you have a mental illness, check online. They do have a lot of videos, if you're new, like guided meditations for beginners. It just takes some time. And I'm going to mention this a lot because I'm a big believer in meditation, is that, just like anything, I don't know who you are and what you can do or what you can't do, but, like when you went to school, it took some time to learn how to write or to read. And after a while, you got it, but it took time. Or riding a bicycle, maybe some of you, know how to ride a bike, but it wasn't the first time that you got on it that you learned how to ride a bike. So with guided meditation, it's the same way. It takes time, to do it, to understand how to do it the right way. So then you're getting the full, you want to get a good thing after you get done. You want to be able to clear a lot of negativity out, and they have guided meditations for so many things if you're going through depression or anxiety. So really, by doing that, by loving yourself, you want to really love yourself. Love even the flaws, and don't be so hard on yourself, give yourself a break. A lot of times we are hard on ourselves because maybe the way we were brought up, or, sometimes like myself, you might have gone into a church that was a cult church, and they might have been hard on you, yelling and screaming at you where there was no reason, or maybe your family did that too, and maybe that's why you feel the way you do about yourself. So, it's a step-by-step process. So maybe that's why you have a hard time smiling. But, God gave you two eyes, beautiful eyes, and you want to use them, and look at people out in public. Make sure let them know that you care about them, and you don't have to really say anything, but at least start off, in the beginning, to give eye contact. Let people know we need to come together and not be separated like when we were with COVID. They were trying to separate us again, not only with the race, with different colors, skin. They were trying to separate us with who had the injection and who didn't. So there was a lot of people out in the world that did get the shot. Then they were trying to force other people or try to persuade other people like, hey, you ought to get the shot, because of their fear. And that's so sad because it shows that they watched a lot of news, and they got afraid because they heard the news over and over and over and over again, and so really it's a dangerous thing to do, is to hear that news, and it's a lot of negativity, and it will bring you down. So really, if you don't have the mask on anymore, bring your smile out in the world. We need to see your smile, because you don't want to go back to this anymore, do you? Because this is not fun at all. Imagine that we have to, okay, I'm in my own house and I'm doing a video and I got to have my mask on. Okay, But anyway, you don't want to live that kind of lifestyle anymore. So we really need to really love each other and be there, not to be against each other, So what if you got the shot, or if you did, it doesn't make you better than me because you did get the injection. And, like people that did get the injection, you don't have to force your beliefs on other people and trying to force other people to get the injection because you got it. It doesn't mean that you made the right choice when you did get it, and it doesn't make the people that didn't get it, it doesn't make that they're wrong. And, we got to protect our rights, we got our free will. God gave us a free will, to choose. This is my body. If I want to take that injection, I know where to go. I don't need any help, tell me where I should go to get one, because I've had a lot of medications in my life with a lot of bad side effects. That's why I didn't want to take it. I'm good, people feared, a lot of things at that time. And I really want my freedom in life. I want my freedom. I have rights, so we do. We need to stand up for our rights, and we need to be the stars that we are, go out in the world and shine like the star you are. We're all stars, not just the Hollywood stars, but we all are stars. We all have our own gifts one way or another to help the planet out. So what are you doing to help the planet out? Are you being kind to others? And that's all we really need really is love. We all need to be loved, and love those people, whether they're white, like or men or women of color, or the India, people from India, and the Puerto Ricans. What about them? Like we all need love, So next time you're out, think about how your attitude is. Are you always looking the other way? So please, I can't tell you what to do. I can't make you to do anything. But think about it next time you go out. How is your attitude when you go out in public? So anyway, this is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.